Hello. Yes, we've got a couple. So we've got one here from the unfaithful partner. So when is too much yelling enough? So husband is in so much pain from lies and trickle truth. How much yelling and arguing is unhealthy? Both both of us are in individual therapy.
Is the unfaith is the husband that's writing the question is the unfaithful or the betrayed?
No, in the chat, it is the unfaithful partner that has written this question.
Okay, so they're asking me how much is too much yelling?
Uh-huh.
Um, all of it. Yelling doesn't get anybody anywhere. So let's talk about what is yelling. Okay, what is an argument? What is a fight? Basically, what's happening, and this is where a webinar is going to be really important if this person wants to join a webinar, because I'll have a lot more time to dive deeper into this. But when let's say I'm in a dysregulated state. That's the word that we use. And I have been fighting a cold, so I apologize that I keep coughing. But let's say I'm upset about something. I'm the betrayed partner, and a movie comes on TV and it's about an affair, and I all of a sudden start feeling like that Mack truck hit me. My husband senses it, and this is a real story from back in the day. My husband senses it, and he'll look at me and he would say something like, "Oh my God, Beth, really? Like, we can't even watch a movie? When are you going to get over this?" Okay. What do you think that's going to do to me? That's going to send me through the roof, right? So as I'm going through the roof, I am now mad, right? I have now switched into an anger state. I'm now going into a fight or flight mode. Now, because my husband at that time was unhealthy, he wasn't acting out, but he still wasn't healthy. He wasn't on the journey yet, the healing journey. What's he going to do? He's now going to get mad at me. So now he's in his own survival mode state. He's in fight flight mode. Now you have two people in fight or flight mode trying to have a conversation. It's not going to work. One person has to be the adult in the room. Two people in survival mode having a conversation is a fight. It's what we call yelling. It's anger. It's rage. That's not going to get anybody anywhere. So in these early days, when people are not understanding betrayal trauma, when the unfaithful partners don't know how to respond, we teach unfaithful partners how to respond when you're watching a movie and an affair comes on. And it's not the way my husband responded. Trust me, it's going to look very different than that. That's why education is so important. We don't want people yelling. I can't give you an answer as far as minutes, how many minutes. Anytime the nervous system is that dysregulated, it's too long. So, and Sarah would speak to this as well. We as human beings, we are designed to go into a high stress state for a very short period of time. And then we are supposed to come out of it. Example, you're walking across the street, a car comes at you. You go into a completely dysregulated state because you're going to die. So you jump back to the sidewalk, right? What's the first thing every single human being does when they get back to the sidewalk? They take a breath. Why do you think we teach breath work? We need to breathe. We do it automatically. When we come out of a high stress state, we breathe. Every one of us takes that deep breath. If I was standing in the middle of the street all day long, every day, and I never came out of that high stress state, I'm going to have a chronic health problem very quickly. I do a lot of polls in the webinars. I don't do it so much here just because of time, but and one of the questions I ask in the webinars is what chronic illnesses do you all have? And I know 90% of the people that watch our webinars have chronic health problems because we're not designed. So as soon as this couple, whichever one is asking the question, I can't remember now, but as soon as we are in that yelling state, we are not designed to stay there. That's not how human beings are designed. As soon as I feel that, I need to get to safety so that my vagus nerve, what Sarah just talked about, can calm down. So I can take that, okay, I'm safe now. So I don't want couples yelling, but I can't put a minute time on it, right? We want to help people get healthy. Healthy people don't have screaming matches. Unhealthy people, unhealed people, people in a trauma state who have not healed will get angry. I can get frustrated at my husband. Absolutely. We're human beings. I don't have this perfect marriage where we never have any issues. We still have life and problems and bills and all kinds of stuff, right? It's not that we never get frustrated with each other, but we recognize within ourselves when it's happening.